Hey, welcome back to Uncle Don's Friday Night Cocktail Hour. So tonight I'm going to go along with my theme of easy to make cocktails, cocktails that just have a few ingredients. This one tonight has three simple, very simple ingredients that we're going to make for you tonight. First, before I go any farther, I want to wish a good friend of mine, Don Borgallo, a happy anniversary. So happy anniversary, Don and Tony. Hope you guys have a great day, great night, and I'll see you next week. Now, the other thing I want to say is that in case you haven't noticed, there's a little more hair on my face than usual. Well, Uncle Don's had the whole week off, and one thing that I don't do when I have time off is I don't shave. It's just a waste of time. So, tell me if you like it or not. I don't like it because it comes out all white, but, that's just kind of the way things are. I'll probably shave it off. But anyway, tonight we're going to make a drink that I found on Esquire.com. It's a bourbon drink called the Gold Rush. And I don't know anything about the history of this drink. It just sounded like a great drink. It reminded me of a hot drink that my wife and I will have in the wintertime. And basically is a very simple recipe, similar to a hot toddy, except it's not a hot toddy. But it has very similar ingredients in it as well. First of all, made with bourbon. And this is my Old Forester 1897 bottled in bond bourbon. Very good bourbon, good for sipping, great for mixing. And again, if you're going to mix a good drink like this, you want to have a fairly decent bourbon that you're going to mix with. You're going to have some freshly squeezed lemon juice, which I have right here. And then the other ingredient is honey. Now, there's probably a lot of opinions out there about honeys. What kind do you use? Where does it come from? And I have a couple that I like. Orange blossom honey has always been my favorite. But there are different types out there. But plain old honey is going to be your sweetener for this. So because this drink has honey in it, you know that we're going to be shaking the snot out of this drink a little bit later, which I think is going to make my friend Ann Freeman a lot happy because she likes the shaking part of this show. All right, so how do we make this recipe? Well, first thing, we're going to start with our cocktail shaker, and we're going to fill that guy up with some freshly frozen ice from my freezer. Very easy thing to do in case you didn't know already. Now, the next step we're going to do is we're going to use 2 ounces of bourbon. And of course I wasn't set up, so I had to reach over and grab that. Sorry about that. This is live video, so there you go. All right, 2 ounces of a good bourbon, one that you wouldn't mind drinking without all the excitement of having a drink recipe. Pour that in. There we go. And we'll put that aside. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. It's finally fall. Isn't that nice? You can see my pumpkin over here. So it's fall in our house. All right. Next step is we're going to use 3/4 ounces of lemon juice and then 3/4 ounces of honey. So we're going to pour the 3/4 ounces in there. This one doesn't have a 3/4 ounce marker. So I'm just going to freehand it. And again, that's what having a chemistry degree comes in handy for oftentimes, because you can kind of mix those things a little bit. And then the other thing we're going to do is I'm going to use my fancy measuring spoon, 3/4 of an ounce of honey. And this is just like the old Heinz ketchup commercial, Anticipation. Remember the Carly Simon song that used to go along with that? Great song. There's 1/4 and there's 2/4. And then we'll go with 3/4 and kind of top it off a little bit, because even though you're pouring it into this little spoon, you're not going to get 100% of the honey out of that spoon. So there you go. That's just about it right there. So we're going to let that pour in completely. Almost there. Anticipation, just like the Carly Simon song. There we go. Okay, only this is not ketchup. So, all right, there we go. Now, you know what's going to come next now. You have to shake this, and you have to, like I said, you have to shake this like you mean it, or shake it like a Polaroid, as they say, because you've got that honey in here that's now in contact with the ice, which is going to make it even more viscous than usual. So you're going to need to shake the crap out of this. Shake it like Casey and the Sunshine Band. Take it away.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake your booty.
Okay, we're back. It's just about 30 seconds shaking this, which is about what you need. And again, my fingers are sticking to the shaker, so I know it's going to be a nice and cold drink and well shaken. There we go. And then, freshly out of my freezer, a nice rocks glass that we're going to put some ice into. One jumped away, and there we go. And then we're going to pour this guy out, and let's see what it looks like. Kind of opaque, kind of golden, hence the name Gold Rush. There you go. Look at that. That's going to be a tasty drink. And again, you know, we're going to talk about, I'm going to make some hot drinks for you as the weather gets a little cooler, once it seems like Mother Nature has decided that it's going to actually be fall and stay fall. We're gonna make some hot drinks a little bit later on. So there we go. There's a Gold Rush. 3 simple ingredients: a decent bourbon, freshly squeezed lemon juice, and some honey, and shaken like you mean it. And let's give it a taste. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Very cold, little tang, the strength of the bourbon, and that sweetness of the honey. There you go. This is a good one. This is a keeper. Happy weekend, everybody. Hope you all are doing well. And next time you see Uncle Don, I'll probably have a freshly shaven face. So cheers.